And welcome back, everybody. Let's wait for this YouTube feed to kind of filter in here, and let's have another great day. I don't know if you guys can hear it by my voice, but I am definitely sick. Great. I don't know how that happened, but it is what it is. So, team, again, I try to help you guys out sometimes, point you guys in the right direction. I don't talk about the overnight strategy all the time, but again, that thing is up like it's up like 95 points this month so far. So, if you do that calculation right there, one contract is absolutely crushing it for you. Last month, it was down 9 points, which, again, well within solid risk management frameworks if we're going to be risking, let's say, in a month 9 to make 95 or 100 the next month, and this month isn't even over yet. So, team, again, as you guys are filtering in here, make sure that you guys are hitting that like button. Helps out a whole lot getting some more people in here. I know you guys saw the little trade that I took yesterday, a little scalp in the afternoon. Maybe I'll post some more of those, record them. I usually don't record those types of trades. I mean, the trades that I end up recording from the day trading mastery course strategy are just nasty. So I usually post those, but I can post some more videos for you guys because, again, we are going to talk about that strategy in the mastermind. So, what's good, Pepe? All right, everybody. I see some people filtering in here. Everybody say good morning to each other. If you want to say good morning to me, I would appreciate that as well. I want to see who's in here. If you are new to the stream, if you're brand new, if you're coming over from TikTok, Instagram, anything like that, let me know. I'd love to meet you guys, kind of hang out, see what you guys are all about. And then we can get after it here. So far I see Gerald, Romeo, Jenny, All Function No Style, Angel, Boric, William, Brozio, Pepe, Dr. Bob, Wreck-It Ralph. Hell, I've lost 9 points in 10 minutes, so in a month, that's great risk profile. Yeah, here's the thing, though. If you look at the data on it, I think it's here. I think it's this one. Where is it? No, it's not this one. I have so many tabs open. Is it this one? Yeah, it's this one. So starting off January, it went 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 losing days in a row on it. And then it's still, and all of those are 9 points. So then it's not, okay, fine. Minus 9.25 points in the month of January. Fine. Whatever. But it's nasty. What is up, everybody? Good morning. Good morning, everybody. So, market's coming up a little bit higher here. AMD is looking nasty on the weekly. Those of you guys in the Swing Kings course, we were outlining this one this past weekend, the weekly setup on AMD. You actually could get a nice, you could have taken it off like 180.30, which is fine. I want to be a little bit more cautious with it. I'm going to get a lot of time on this because if you're trading it on the weekly and your risk is going to be down here at like 160, that's a big amount of risk there. So just in terms of a dollar amount. So in order for us to get solid risk to reward, well, where would we have to go? So let's just say it's right up in here. So you've got what? Like $22 of risk here. So in order to even get like a 1 to 3, where are we going? Like, it's kind of ridiculous. Like, you're going out to what? 250? Yeah, it's a little much. It's a little much there. So we'll see what happens with this. The daily is gonna have a lot more noise on it, obviously, just because of what's been happening. This is kind of a nice break there. So, you could take this here, put your stop down below this 172, and you can get a better risk to reward in here. So, let's say that you're taking it. Let's say we get a retest or something coming down in here today. You got risk down below here. You're basically cutting your risk in half, or a third almost. So, then your 1 to 3 is going to go from 250 to 212, which 212 is a lot more realistic than trying to sling AMD to 250. So, can I make a video of how to use Apex? What do you want to know? You sign up for it. They give you the account credentials, and you go in and you trade. It's pretty simple. Like Francisco, it's very simple. Once you have your account credentials, which after you sign up, they give you, you just log into whatever broker that you applied for. Tradevate, NinjaTrade, whatever it is. You probably want to use Tradevate though. And then you just log in, and then you're good to go. But yeah, Apex is having that 90% off sale for you guys too. I believe there's like 2 or 3 days left on that 90% off sale. So if you're somebody who wants those Apex accounts, that link is in the description here. So also re-entered Baba yesterday too, after I kind of just like didn't want it yesterday when it started to freak out a little bit. So re-entered Baba a little bit lower here at like the 75.30, something like that. So that's a nicely green position over here. I'm probably going to look to potentially use the post-earning strategy on SQ. AAL is looking all right here. If this thing, decent volume coming in on this bad boy. If we can see this thing continue to push higher, I don't have any problems with seeing this thing go back up to almost 15.85. It's Friday. It is Friday. You want to look at gold? We don't do Forex around here. If you have Summit, if you have the ability to trade futures, I highly recommend that you do so. Just because Forex, you're going to have to deal with a lot of slippage. You're going to have to deal with a lot of BS with all those different brokers that are unregulated. Use Ninja. I use Ninja and Tradevate. I got both of them. They're both basically the same, though, because Ninja Trader owns Tradevate. So the interfaces are, like, basically the same for what everybody's going to be doing. Gold is basically just going to be reacting to the dollar. The dollar's been going up, so I would expect gold to be a little bit lower, but who knows? I mean, it could be doing whatever it wants here. So we look at GLD. I'm not going to pull up like XAU, whatever we're looking at there, but if you look at the gold chart here, it has been coming down a little bit with the dollar starting to move higher. You can see here. So, dollar shifting trend a little here. Huh, this is interesting. The dollar's shifting trend a little. It is Friday, ladies and gentlemen, again. All right, here's what we're going to do today. Since you guys have been absolutely crushing it on the like threshold, we're bumping the like threshold up to increase the length of the stream. So if you guys, I'm sick today too. So if you guys want to go until 11 today, the like threshold is now 150. So if you guys run it up to 150 on the like button, we are good to go. We'll go till 11. If not, we'll see you guys on Monday. But yeah, I mean, again, remember, mastermind links go out on Sunday. So those of you guys that are in the courses already, you guys get first access for a week before everybody else. If you guys take all the spots, you take all the spots. So again, very limited access to that. I mean, there's a lot of you guys in the courses. There's more than enough of you to be able to take all the spots that are going to be in the mastermind, the 150. Scammer. What are we at now on the like button? 37, I think. Where's the ES? How are we looking here? Dude, the overnight strategy is just a free, what is it up right now? I mean, I'm only playing with it on one contract right now, but it's up $575 right now. The overnight strategy, it literally costs you, it's free money, guys. If you guys watch that video, you're gonna be like, oh, it's that simple? Yup. So think about it, 95 points in a month with one contract. It's probably a little bit more, times 50. Before fees, you made $4,750. By doing zero. You did nothing. You literally just bought the 6 p.m. open and sold the 9:30 open with a 9-point stop. That's all it is. It's so simple. Chipotle looking good? Yeah. What's the spreads were terrible. That's the problem. So yesterday we were looking at Chipotle, but the problem is the spreads are awful. That's the issue that I have with Chipotle. The spreads are just, like, horrendous. And the premiums are cooked. So you can go shares on it if you want to. I'm thinking, too, this is kind of the thought process that I've had over the last couple of months here with how amazing we've been doing with the swings. You guys have seen just the amount of just absolute money printing that we've been doing with the swings, all the tickers that I've been sending you guys. It's like we've called almost every single stock that's made a giant move, but like 2 weeks before it does it. But what I've been thinking about is taking larger size positions. Again, very, very similar risk profile in what's actually at risk in the portfolio, but trading more shares. The reason for that is I want, especially with the companies that I actually like, if you can get a solid entry on one of these swing setups, take some profits and throw a stop and basically in profit or at break even, you basically have a free share position for the long term, forever. And you can just look at it and just be like, okay, well, it's fine. It's sitting right there. So you're almost combining that midterm swing trading strategy with long-term investing. Like you could just all of a sudden have a portfolio with just a bunch of free shares in there. And you're like, all right, well, now I'm able to take advantage of that compounding growth over time and still get the short, medium-ish term gains that we like to see all the time. Like, yeah, it's fun to hit 500 to 1,000% options trades, but I mean, again, why not have the shares too? Like, great examples of that this time around were honestly AMD was one, but Affirm and Mara. Affirm and Mara were the two that I was like, I wish I just had the shares on it. SMCI is another one on the weekly. That one was another nasty one. So all right, team, what else we got here? AMD, I mean, I like this. I want to see what kind of how this shapes up today. Where's Baba? Baba's looking all right in the pre-market here, I think. Yeah, up 20 cents, nothing crazy. AAL could potentially get some juice today. I mean, it's only down 5 cents, which, I mean, it's 1/3%, but it's kind of whipping around. ES, Dude, what's the overnight strategy at now? $700. Now it's $687, but $700 by doing nothing. You literally just buy the 6 p.m. open and sell the 9:30 open with a 9-point stop. It's the simplest thing in the freaking world. So many people in the trading space and everything try to overcomplicate things. It's not hard to make money. It's really not. Like, the thing is what makes it hard is everybody, like, all of the emotional things that, like, what makes trading hard, guys, is all of the emotional and, like, shiny object system syndrome nonsense that people deal with. And there's a lot of different ways that happens, that shiny object syndrome. First way is you see so many opportunities out there in the market that you're like, oh my God, which one do I do? What do I do here? That's one of the ways. The second way, which is actually the most harmful, is strategy hopping. So what people do, Carvana getting ready for puts, we'll talk about that in a second too. I don't necessarily think that's the smartest risk to reward trade in the market today. But what people do is they think that they're going to see a strategy. Let's say there's a person out there that's like making a bunch of money trading, let's say, a certain way, but it's going to be relatively impossible for you to be able to replicate similar returns. But you think that you can. So then you think that strategy is going to work for you, but it may not. What I do, and this is how I like to teach things, is that there are a lot of things that I do that I know that I can accomplish, but won't work for all of you guys. It just won't. Like, you haven't been able to spend enough time in front of the markets and seeing those things, so I like to stay away from them. Every single thing that I teach you guys in the courses and on the streams here is built for everybody, and it avoids all of those major mistakes that people make. Which, I mean, that's why everybody has so much success with the courses. Less trades, more profits. Making sure that you're set up good to go for the long haul. That's what this is all about. That's what this is all about, ladies. You guys are cranking the like button today. Oh my God. 6 p.m. open to market open. Yeah, go watch the video. It's the one that says the 700% return in like 20 years or whatever. It's nasty. If you guys haven't watched that video, I mean, you've done yourself a great disservice. It's just free money. That was like a free, what? Let's say 9 points down. So it was a free $4,000 for all of you if you just did it this year so far. It's like about $4,000. Probably with fees, it's right 4,100, $4,000 with one contract, doing nothing, buying the 6 p.m. open, selling the 9:30 open, and then you're done. Yesterday, it was up what? What did we make on it yesterday? Like $2,000? $2,000? Yeah, make sure you guys have notifications turned on for the channel. First time using the overnight strategy, so simple. Yeah, dude. Like, I love seeing you guys come in here after, we already talked about gold, Summit. We already talked about gold. The funny thing is like when I see you guys come in here and like you go into the courses or even watch the videos I put out there and then you come back and you're like, wait, bro, it's that simple? And I'm like, yep. Wednesday close at 30 open historically was the best night to do it. Yeah, I mean, the one thing that you do avoid, and I think I talked about this too, is you avoid rollover. But other than that, I mean, it just prints. There's like overall market theory behind it too. Like large institutions do it. Like, why do you think you see so much volume on those candles? Usually it's not 6 p.m. though, it's 4. They buy the close. But we go over all the reasons why you're doing 6 p.m. versus 4 and things like that. Why the stop is where it is. Let's see. Why do I have the dollar up here? AMD looking all right. All right, team. Let's see. What else do we want on here? SQ. I might use the post-earning strategy on. Oops, that's not correct. I might use the post-earning strategy on SQ today. XAU. He's talking about Forex. Which video do I need to watch? It's like the third most recent one on my channel. The one that says like 700% returns knowing nothing. It's that one. I'm shocked that you guys haven't seen that already. You guys come to the streams all the time. Make sure you guys have notifications turned on for the channel. Like there's just hidden gems in the videos there. I was gonna put that one in the day trading mastery course for you. Then I was like, no, I'll just give it to you. Here you go. Go print with it. What's Telly doing this morning? Nothing. Nothing. You can't hold prop account futures through close. Correct. Well, no. You can. You just can't hold it through the time. You can't hold it through like 5 to 6. You also so like that's sort of an issue, but like the actual issue is because all of you guys could probably afford to do this with just live funds. The reason why you don't want to hold through the 5 to 6 o'clock hour is because the margin requirement switches. So there's day margin. You're shocked too. I thought I was up on all things VIX. Your watch this Twitter is for newsletter subscribers or course subscribers. So if you guys are in the Swing Kings course, go to @STV Swing Kings on Twitter. Shoot me a DM with your email, and then you'll be on there. That's also where I'm going to be sending the link to the mastermind this weekend too. Like, I have a sneaky assumption that, like, with the amount of you guys that have messaged me that want it and are like, I don't want to miss it, it's probably going to go really quick, just letting you guys know. What I will do, though, is that if you guys do take all the spots, I'll probably give out, like, maybe 5 or 10 to the other list that we have with, like, 4,700 people on there. It's just, I want those of you guys that are actually serious about this to come in. Yeah, the overnight strategy's on the YouTube channel. It's just been there for a while. It's like, pay attention or pay a premium, ladies and gentlemen. The premium that you just paid, the opportunity cost for not watching it was like $4,000. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you, man. It's been there. Today, it's up 687. Well, it's my fill wasn't as good, but it's up for me $700. You know what I had to do that? You know what I had to know about the market to be able to do that? Zero, nothing. Absolutely nothing. But let's see. Baba, it's just kind of flickering around. ES still going. Love that. Will you have it recorded to purchase later? No. No. It's going to be that one-off for everybody in there. Because remember, I mean, I'm leaving the social media and YouTube space at some point this year. This is my parting, like, not gift, but, like, this is the most value that you're ever going to see out of anybody. And the thing, it's like nobody has the ability to explain this information to you guys because most people are really freaking stupid. Sorry to put it that way. They're really dumb. They don't understand markets. They haven't had access to the information and the learnings that I have had over the last 10 and a half years. They just don't. Dude, we might even buy open. This might get up to like $1,000. $787 now for free. Nothing. Doing nothing. Just sitting here, hanging around. Yeah, so Sunday at noon is when those the mastermind links go out. And again, you guys that are already in the courses, you know what the discount's going to be for you guys. It's going to be 20% off. Make sure you save it, though, because you could roll it into a sellable masterclass after the fact. I could, guys, but I don't care about the money. Like, I don't care. What do I don't... the reason why I charge for things is that so you guys are actually taking it seriously. That's it. You know why I do that? Because all of you guys... Like, think about it. All of you guys missed... Think about it like this. That free YouTube video that I have out with the overnight strategy prints. A lot of you guys still somehow mess it up, even though it's the like very, very, very simple. It's like the simplest thing ever. And a lot of you guys still haven't even seen it. So it's like in order to make sure that you guys are going to take things seriously, I mean, but they're so affordable. Like, all right, let's see what we got here. What else we got? Any tickers you guys want to look at? Before open, we got like 11 minutes to go. Anything on Twitter coming out this morning? Let's see. What's Walter saying? Futures up. That's really it. We got Nikki Leaks tweeting some things. The Nikki Leaks tweets this morning were actually pretty good. Hold on, let me go to the thread. Oh, I think this is the thread. Is it? Yeah, this is the thread. All right, so Nick Timmerhouse, also known as Nikki Leaks, quote, "I think we're close. Just give us a couple of meetings," said Philadelphia Fed President Pat Harker Is a May rate cut possible? I'm not going to take it off the table, he said. It's not my forecast right now, but I wouldn't say no. Waller, I'm going to need to see a couple more months of inflation data to be sure that January was a fluke and that we are still on track. Wage growth will be important in judging whether January inflation was noise or a sign of slowing progress. So what you need to understand about what's happening with inflation, and I tweeted it out yesterday, and I think that's a good way to look at this here. The tweet yesterday I think is important. So here's the tweet. All right, so we have inflation making progress, markets at all-time highs, $7 trillion of government debt that needs to be refinanced, unemployment seemingly stabilizing at pre-pandemic levels, regional banks blowing up, 1.2 trillion-ish in projected office space losses that still need to be marked down, and an election year. And the best course of action that big money has decided on is to spam the buy button. That's an issue, because if you see markets at all-time highs, inflation coming down but not going down enough, employment staying high, the Fed can't necessarily come out and cut rates to solve the other issues that are in the market, which are, if you have 7.6 trillion, or whatever the number is, it's like 7 trillion plus of government debt that needs to get refinanced or rolled over, you can't look like, if the United States refinances that debt at higher rates, we have significant problems because our interest payments go through the roof every single year. That's bad. So the Powell is getting pressured by Janet Yellen to start to cut rates a lot sooner. Obviously, that's been, and you see the comments from Janet Yellen all the time. You're like, well, you know, we're looking good, all this thing. And she's trying to put that pressure in the overall market. Combining that with an election year, if you start to decrease rates and markets go up even more, well, they could use that as like to run on and say, well, markets are doing very well. Even though that their voting base is not necessarily fully invested into the market. It's just a talking point. So that's the issue. And when you look at it from that perspective, you can see why Powell seems very frustrated all of the time, because some of the data points in like CPI and all the different inflation metrics are coming down nicely, but there's a lot that aren't. And you can't just start willy-nilly cutting rates because some of the elements of inflation are coming down and creating this scenario where it looks like things are getting better, when in reality, they could be not as good as people think. Do you have any opinions on Bezos offloading such big amounts of Amazon lately? Not really. A lot of it is scheduled purchases. What I like to pay attention to the most is insider buys. Yeah, insider sells are not the best thing ever. Like when insiders are selling, there's not really a way to be like, oh yeah, that's bullish. So again, I'm not going to sit here and say it doesn't matter. It does, but I wouldn't say it's the end of the world. Like, how much does he still own? Things like that are very important. I haven't really taken a deep look into it, but I mean, it's not the best thing. I mean, you would want them to be buying. There are strategies out there where it tracks insider purchases, and the performance of stocks after insiders purchase large amounts is very, very, very good. CVS tightening up nicely. Yeah, it was. Not. We got to talk about Carvana. Sorry, guys. I'm sick today. But, yeah, CVS is looking really good here. Carvana, after earnings here, is up, what? 28%? If you look at the short interest on Carvana, what is it? Like 20? It's some pretty ungodly amount. Like, the Carvana short interest is pretty ridiculous. So, that's going to take a lot of these shorts out. I mean, unless they were short from like 100 or something, then they're not going to care. But you could look at like the average age of a short and see where they were kind of piling in. But again, is Carvana a great company? In my opinion, I mean, probably not. But that doesn't mean that you should just go out and it's like this. Let's say that a macro piece of data comes out and you decide to buy 0 data expiration puts. That's really stupid, because macro data and things that come out in the overall large global landscape are going to take time to play out. And you also are going to need to take the time to see what it's actually going to be affecting. So, how is DPZ looking on the weekly? It was looking really good, but it is earnings next Tuesday, I believe, which kind of stinks. Domino's can make big moves, especially on earnings. Like, the weekly on this thing looks good. See? Weekly looks nasty, but their earnings are, I believe, next Tuesday. Next Monday. So, the next trading day, we're going to get Domino's earnings. So, I'm not going anywhere near that. Where's the Bro. Oh my God. The overnight strategy right now is up 950. 950, 960. Dude, I've been sat here doing absolutely nothing, and we just made an extra $500. Nothing. Did zero work. Rate cuts will help Carvana a lot. Least perhaps? Maybe. I mean, it's just not something that I want in my portfolio, if that makes sense. Like, car vending machines doesn't really fit my overall investing thesis. I've found a couple of biotechs that I kind of like, honestly. But they're more like, they're like tech-enabled biotech, if that makes sense. Like when you see rates come down and money can flood back into the biotech space, which does happen, and you see a lot of these different biotech companies in their earnings reports citing high rates as a reason why they're struggling to grow. Well, when rates come down, they're going to get influx of capital, and biotechs are very, very capital driven. Like if they have more capital in order to do research and speed up the process at getting, let's say, drugs or different equipment or things like that to market, that is great for the overall health of those companies. But in environments like this, it's a lot more difficult. The one that I was looking at that I got to do a lot more research into is they basically provide like AI solutions to basically speed up the process of research, which is interesting. With a grain of salt, DBZ, even if some analysis could project. Yeah, I mean, if you wanted to sling the earnings, like take 0.25% risk and whatever, like it's all risk management at the end of the day. Like if you really liked Domino's and we took a look at, let's say, what their earnings growth was and how they look right now and what could potentially happen to them. I mean, it is food at the end of the day, so you got to be careful with that. With the rising price of everything, there could be a lot more people that are choosing to, let's say, go to the grocery store and cook at home versus going out to places like Domino's. But you'd have to do a comparison, again, on what the prices of Domino's is compared to what it costs to go to the grocery store. Like, in general, are people just going to say, oh, I'm going to eat Domino's every single day versus eating things from the grocery store? No. But in general, if you see Domino's meals are less expensive than going to the grocery store, you will see that reflected in their earnings, and vice versa. If it's more expensive, then people will forego that opportunity. It's just basic macro or basic economics and opportunity cost. Just saying hello. What's up, Glenn? How you doing, man? Again, team, keep smacking that like button on the way in if you guys have not already. Helps out a whole lot with the algorithms over here. The like threshold today to extend the stream is 150. You guys are well on your way, too. But yeah, that's kind of what we're looking at here. So, let's see. Let's see, what do we got? Dude, you guys have been running it up on Instagram. Running it up. Love you guys. Appreciate all you. And TikTok. I think this TikTok that we posted yesterday is going to do work. Yeah, definitely. Apple's an interesting one. SQ I am interested in today, though. Post-earning strategy on that one. But we'll be talking about that in the mastermind that we're doing. Do we have everything we need here? Yeah. No. Apple, I mean, this was okay and then invalidated here. I mean, you got a nice triple almost a quadruple bottom here, but not really something that I would blindly buy, if that makes sense. Let's see. Ooh, we got 2 minutes until market open, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. Oh, wait, we got to time this because I got to sell the futures contract in a minute. What are we up now? Like 887, 900, just chilling there. That's free money, man. Like, you could be done for the day right now. Just be like, I made $900. Like, yes, it will lose sometimes, obviously. It's not as good as the strategy in terms of like 0 losing months as the one in the day trading mastery course. But I mean, it's still nasty. Well, how much time we got left? 40 seconds? Yeah. You guys are just going to hear the order filled sound go in a minute. I'm probably going to make like 8 something, 900 something. Easy money. How long does it usually take to get a funded account with Apex? Depends on how good of a trader you are. If you're able to pass it in a day, you get funded with Apex in a day. They have a 90% off sale right now, though, for you guys. Little sell-off into open. Hold on. What do we got here? 10, 9, 8. Let's see it. Oh, no, it's back up. 862, 875. Be nice to get 900 out of this. There's nine. All right.
Order filled.
All right, what do we get? Yeah, about 900 before fees. That's not bad. That's not bad on the overnight strategy. Easy money, man. Easy freaking money. All right, Baba getting a nice little pop it open. Let's see what this thing wants to do. CRM is ripping. Oh my god. There you go. Thank you, overnight strategy. And thank you for teaching that. No problem, Tor. Yeah, that was a good one. That was a real good one there. So, what do we got? Hold on, I'm just setting limit orders for stuff. If that gets there, I'd be thrilled. All right. My Babas are up like 15% right now. Those gotta go, I think. Oh, no, those are just spready, I think. Those are just spready. Oh, SQ. We gotta take a look at SQ. That's what I'm watching here. That's what I'm watching here. Yeah, I forgot about that. All right, we got like 4 minutes left on this. Let's see what we got. I would play around with this. Good earnings, price target increases. All right, we'll see what happens here. Yeah, I got some overnight SPY calls that are up like 25% too. Those are nice. I've got some limit orders on this. Yeah, 30%. All right, that was the limit order I was setting up. So I might just scale out of those when I can. They're like 4 cents away from hitting the limit. And then I'll let the rest of it ride. Let's see if they hit. They're just kind of screwing around. ES trying to push here. Tesla. We can take a look at Tesla. Tesla had my attention. And then we got to keep an eye. I got to keep... Yeah, Tessie is looking freaking good here. Yeah. I mean, if you break this high, I'll get taken out. These are like 6-7 cents away on the premiums for getting a nice little scale. 4 cents. Come on. Come on, gimme. Baba screwing around. SQ looks alright, though. No, ES lost it a little there. I don't know. We'll see what happens with that. Alright. AL doing a whole lot of nothing here. ES just screwing around. We got, what else? Baba doing alright, but nothing crazy. Tessie could have the juice here going into next week. You can get like 210s, probably cheap. Yeah, I need ES to break like 51.20. And then any other tickers that you guys want to take a look at too, let me know. And oh my god, I think you guys are gonna crack the like threshold today. 150. You guys are halfway there right now. So those of you guys that haven't hit it yet, you guys wouldn't mind tapping that like button on the way in. Palantir's pushing for 24. Nice. Hold on, I gotta look at SQ here for a second. All right. Yeah, Palantir pushing. That's good. That's good for the long term. I love that company. All right, let's see what we get on this thing. Yeah, wants it. Oh, there she goes. Oh, there she goes. Oh, these premiums are terrible. These premiums are awful. Let's see if I can crack that. Gimme. Ah. Oh, they gave me it. Alright, cool. Let's see. Alright, Palantir pushing for 24. What did I get these at? Alright, so we gotta do this. Alright, cool. I'm just trying to get freebies for next week. And then we'll get Palantir up here. Those are up 15% already. Yeah, Palantir moving back. Where's AMD? Because AMD on the weekly. Yeah, that looks decent. That looks decent. Kind of like it there. All right, let's see what we got. Let's see what we got. ES trying to push. Where's SQ? Are we going to be able to go 4 for 4 with the post-earning strategy or what? CBNA gamma squeezing pretty hard. Oh, yeah, that's what I would expect too. That thing's been a monster. Like, that thing was really, 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 really ripping. Baba got eaten up a little there. Did ES just get clapped? Oh, no. All right, let's see. Let's see. Where's AMD? Like, I kind of want it lower. You know? I kind of want it lower. Where's Baba? Nothing. And then oh, there goes ES. They might let me. If you can push above 5120 here, I'll probably get that order filled. Hood setting up nicely. Oh, I love when you guys say things like that. It's music to my freaking ears. Post earnings move? Nah, not this one. This one I'm not the biggest fan of. SQ got hit. ES trying here. Let's see, where's SQ? Is that thing gonna hit the Oh no, that's fine. It just can't go. If it goes down below here, I'm out. 79.12. Pushing lower. The spies are right there. Come on, get up there. Give me my fill. I want my cash. 3 cents. Come on. Go. Ah, you a-hole. Have I looked at GM yet? No, I ditched that yesterday. What's up with GM? Selling? Ooh, nice movement on GM there. Ooh, there you go. Yeah, again, in this market environment, if things aren't going to go right away for me, I'm just cutting them. But yeah, that one's a good one. If you guys are holding that one, that looks good. Nvidia's crazy. Scalp the 850 call. 69 sold in a minute. 170. Jeez. There you go. Yeah, I mean, I'm up 33-ish, 32% on these spies. I just need a little bit more. A little bit more on this. It just needs to push above, like, 51.21, and I got it. I don't know if it's gonna, though. Let's see. No, but GM, I mean, that's a decent setup. You know, they're going to move the goalposts on me on this, on the spies in a minute with Theta coming in. Telly coming up off the lows there. That's nice. Oh, we have 2 SQs. We don't need 2 SQs. We can get Baba on here. Baba! It just hates going up. Baba just hates going up. Is SMCI going to be dumb today? Probably. It loves being dumb. Uh-oh. SQ, we might be going 3 for 4 on the post-earning strategy here with this little sell-off. Uh-oh. Let's see. Baba chilling above 76, but that's it just runs and then gets hammered. All right, can they give me this fill, please? Come on, go. Get up there. We're up 30% on these. Give me more. Give me a little bit more, and then I can scale out and let them ride. AMD, great call. Oh, I'm waiting for it. I mean, I kind of want it to come down a little bit more, and then I'll snag some. The premiums are getting hit on SQ for no reason. AAL back up. Come on, ES. Just do it. Took it yesterday and today's nice. Oh, nice. Yeah. If you were in it from the break yesterday, I should have done that. I just didn't. There's the high again. There we go. All right, order filled at like 36-ish% on the spies. That's nice. That's nice. Took some cash back there. That's always fun. SQ trying to go for round 2 here. Come on. All right, let's see. Yeah, and again, team, the courses are 50% off right now. I don't think we've talked about that today. If you guys are interested, remember, the Day Trading Mastery course is absolutely insane. Just, again, you guys have seen the, like, that overnight strategy that I've given you guys is, like, good. It's awesome. But it's nothing compared to the one that I teach you inside the course. And then the Swing Kings course, which I know all of you guys have been just having an epic time with. I send you guys those watch lists every single week, and they've been absolutely printing. In addition to that, again, you guys are going to get first access to the 150 mastermind spots as well, and that's getting released on Sunday. So if you guys are interested, there you go. No, SQ, I don't think is going to do it here. Hey, I'll coming back up, though. Baba, you're just a disappointment to your bloodline, is what you are. It's got no momentum. They're flat, but yeah, I'm probably gonna. So I'll just throw a stop at break even on the remainder of that SPY position that I have. If we want to get real spicy to the upside today, so be it. If not, get me out. Apple's moving. That would make sense. Ooh, Apple not having fun. Dude, Apple has just been terrible. Wait, they got a run? Oh, that was with the explosion yesterday that we had. That was from the explosion yesterday. Like, if Baba can freaking clear these levels up in here, 77, I mean, you're good to go. It's just these candles don't want to have any fun. If AMD breaks 185, that could get fun. No, I know. I know it can. I, like, kind of want... Let me check the premiums on it. What do the premiums look like on Amanda over here? For, like, November. What the? That's ridiculous. They're trying to steal. What are the Junes? No, they're stealing. They're stealing. I mean, I could sell them. This could be interesting on Square here. If they want to get this going, that would be fun. The IWM 5-minute candle is hilarious. Oh, I bet it is. I bet it is. ES just going parabolic. I mean, overnight strategy for the win. Easy money, $900. Thanks. Like, it's so simple, guys. Like, I don't get it. It's so freaking simple. You guys are trying to do all this complicated nonsense, trying to do all this stuff. It doesn't make any sense. Just stick to simple stuff that works. Yeah, there goes AMD down. That's kind of where I would want it. It's just the premiums are a bit nuts. Baba, you just hate going up, huh? You just hate it. It's fine. Those got some decent time on them. Oh, that's not bad. Oh, my spies are up 45, 46% right now. With my stop at break even, that's nice. That's nice. Here comes SQ. If SQ can break above these 5-minute highs here, the 83.26, you could really have some fun on it up to 85. Let's see. Physio deal? Yeah, they've been talking about that. Yeah, this SPY trade's looking pretty good. SQ is making an attempt. It just needs to get going. You've really opened my eyes. Thank you. No problem, Tor. That's what I'm here for, guys. Again, it's like, it's keep it simple. Wait until you see what I'm about to show all of you guys in the mastermind. Like, it's going to be ridiculous. Like, you got, there's nobody out there that can give you guys this info. Like, I know I've provided some insane stuff to you guys just out here and in the courses, but it's nothing in comparison to what we're doing in the mastermind. All right, here comes SQ. Come on. AAL slipping a little. That one, with the volume candle yesterday and what the market's doing, that one should be printing more. And it's just not. I might just ditch that too. The spies are up 40% still, though. That's nice. Cal Terrence, I haven't been over there in like, what, 5 months? 5-6 months? Here comes SQ. Come on, buddy. Come on, bud. Your chance to buy AMD maybe now? No, I know. I don't think I want it. The premiums are just stupid. Like, that is right at the level for the weekly break. Your stop's like down here. This was the last AMD trade that we took. This one was dirty. What time's the data? I don't think there is any data today. I don't think there is any data today. Yeah, nothing. Nothing. Here comes Square. All right, let's see what we got. I'd love for this thing to just go. I think I got jacked up a little bit on the premium there. It's fine. If this one actually wants to go, it wants to go. Yeah, there goes AMD dipping a little. That's fine. What's it down? $1.80? That's fine. Oh, yeah, great, babe. I've completely switched to, like, these strategies. And I've been using these for years. It's just in combination with those other things. Like again, like when I look at markets and everything, like when you guys see how simple the things yet effective what I do are, it's like an insane. Like you guys have seen it. Like the swings that we've been giving out, it's ridiculous. The day trading mastery course, less trades, more profits, eliminating all the nonsense. It's impossible for you to get caught in chop ever. The trading strategy had 0 losing months in 2023. None. Oh, I think he was asking Tor, not me. No, but Tyen's nasty. Tyen's still really good. If you guys are trading with Tyen, go for it. Like the thing prints. There goes ES coming down. Did they take my stop there on it? Oh, no, not yet. Those are still up, what, 18%? That's fine. Where's SQ? It's trying. It's trying, man. Yeah, but those of you guys that are lucky enough to get into the mastermind, when we do, obviously, yeah, day trading, swing trading, and then we're going to be doing, I'm going to give you guys like 6 more strategies that I use all the time that like, we just haven't had the time to talk about yet. Those are epic. And then like half of it or more than it, like I've said, it's probably going to be like 8 weeks. It could be 10. It could be 12. Like we're going to go over all, like I have like a brief outline of what we want to cover. But when I start really getting into the nitty gritty of stuff of like all of like the key things in finance that you need to learn. SQ, what are you doing? The key things in finance that you need to learn. All of the macroeconomic things that are going to set you guys up forever to have success. Long-term investing strategies, things like that, like valuation models, like those things are like what they teach you in college. Yeah, this is coming out. Yes, I think came down as well. You're not going to get an engulfing on this one, but AMB coming down. Tally moving up to 93 there. That's not bad. SQ. So rude. On Sunday, we get the cost. No, it's 1,000, but you guys get, what do you call it? 20% off for those of you guys that are already in the courses. It's going to be like 8 to 10 weeks, 2 sessions a week, an hour long each, and you guys will have access to those videos forever. What are the hours that you'll give the sessions? It's probably going to be Tuesdays and Wednesdays at 6 p.m. Eastern, but they'll be recorded for you guys to have. Yeah, SQ's coming down to that level. Let's see. Baba coming down. Did ES just get killed? No. That's weird. Hey, what is going on with this market here? Like the market has just been holding up in general and ripping, and some other things are just holding. And it's like, what are you doing? For the mastermind, yeah. That's going to be the time for it. Where's CRM today? Because that one was ripping into their earnings. Still at 295. That's pretty good. This would need to get yanked up. AAL back down. Baba back down. Everything back down. That's why I've been like trading the swings with such small size, because everything has just been like not following through. So it's literally just been a week of like take baby scalps and then just set up the swings. But the overnight strategy has been printing, man. That thing's been awesome. The thing's up like $3,000 this week. Is midnight there? Oh yeah, that's late. That's late. All right, bond yields and equity movement seems to have disjointed, and they're moving in the opposite directions. TLT up. Well, not really. Not really. Nah, here goes SQ. That's it. That's it. I gotta cancel all this stuff on it. See, I don't like when they make me do that. I mean, it didn't touch it, but if it's doing that, that's probably not gonna qualify. Boop. Done. 3 for 4 on the post-earning strategy, but all the other ones were like 400% gains. Yeah, SQ's done. Let's see. Spain branch here, always available. Yeah, I know. Let's see. What else we want? AMD could be interesting. It's selling though. Where's Facebook? Is Facebook moving today? Facebook's up. See, this is strange. What's keeping the market up here with everything else selling off? Is it Nvidia? Yeah, kinda, but not really. Like, what's holding everything up? Is it yields? It might be yields. It seriously might be yields. I don't really see anything else that's holding. Like, look at this. ES is still pushing the highs and everything is selling off. See? Everything's moving down and ES is just hanging out at the high. While yields are still coming down. That's so strange. There it goes. All right. It's a fuckery day for the markets. It might be. There, I mean, there it goes. That might take that break-even stop after the night. No, those are still green. The SPY calls are still up in the green, but I have that break-even stop here. That's probably going to get... It's a little bit in profit. And it's close. It's one tick. There it goes. Nice. So that was a nice gain on the SPY calls there. That was really good. Scaled out at like 38%. That was just a quick flip. Like, that's kind of been the name of the game this week. Just quick flips there. And here comes the market just knifing. Let's see what we... Oh, hold on. Where's this? 92 to what? That's a 5-minute. Oh, this could be good for us today. We might have something here, team. We might have something here. I mean, you do have this zone you got to play around with, but we might have something here. That would be real fun. Nvidia's coming down. TLT still moving up. IWM is hilarious this morning. Yeah, I mean, I would trade afternoon ES, but like, I don't think I think I have to do a bunch of other work stuff, so I won't be able to today. Let's see. Dude, that TikTok is going nuts. Thank you, guys. You're hating committee to take the day off of trading today? I mean, everything's just moving kind of strangely. Especially after what happened with Nvidia earnings. It's been very weird because, yes, the market pumped, but it was so fast and aggressive that there weren't many, like a good setups that you could take because everything had sold off so aggressive before that. And then the things that were actually setting up weren't actually going up with the broad market, which was very strange. Oh. Let's see. Where's Palantir? Is that thing holding? Nope. Palantir coming down too. If that thing gets to like 20, I will buy a lot. No, Zishan, I haven't been over there in like 5 months, man. What new? What, like, why? Gamma, gamma, gamma. I mean, the whole market's gamma driven now. With 0 days like every day. They're going to do it on single stocks at some point. You guys know that, right? They're gonna try and go 0 days on single stocks all over the place. The market makers will have a field day with that. They are gonna make so much money. They already do. This is like the trial run of like having 0-day expiration every single day on indexes. Or not, indexes and ETFs. If they see that they're making a lot of money with it, and it's like, it does provide actually more volume into the market because of all the hedging that happens. But when these strikes get loaded up, I mean, it causes more aggressive movements, which, think about it like this. More aggressive movements in the market is going to get baked into implied volatility. So options prices will continue their uptrend. The options prices will continue their uptrend. So then it's going to make even more less and less sense to be day trading options. But if the moves are bigger and a point's a point and a tick's a tick, what happens? Well, futures become that much more attractive to everybody. Bob coming down. Hey, I'll hold him on. Fractional shares and 0 DTEs changed the market. Yeah, it was already changing though. That's what you gotta, like, it was already changing. That was just kind of like, it sped it up. It sped it up a lot. Let's see. Just because, like, all of the extra gamma that's flooded into the market. You started trading in 2017 when fractional shares became a thing. Dude, in, like, 2017, 2018, 2019, the earnings trades, that was the best risk to reward ever. That's why, so that's one of the main reasons why you see so many people wanting to trade earnings all the time, is because of what it used to be. It's not like that anymore. You can't get like crazy good opportunities on earnings. They don't exist. I haven't seen one double you can go 2 standard deviations and still be at 4%. That's amazing. Those contracts went up 4,000% the next day when Apple moved 10%. 4,000%. That's why earnings trading and the strangles were a thing, because you get one of those in earnings season, and let's say you're risking 0.5%, like total on each one, you made 4,000%. So you do 0.25 times 40. You made 10% on your account in one trade. So the risk to reward made sense, because then if you hit one, you're not gonna loot, like, you're not gonna trade 40 or 20 other earnings that season. It's not going to happen. Hey, I can't stay long, but I wanted to come leave a like so y'all can extend the stream. Good luck, guys. Trey, appreciate it, buddy. Yeah, guys, you guys are on your way to that. You got a half hour to get up to 150 likes. If you do it, great. If not, we're going to cut the stream at 10:30 like we always do. So again, make sure you guys are hitting that like button on the way in. But that's like how earnings used to work. Not anymore. Dude, you could trade things on like Home Depot that were pricing in like 1% and they moved 2 and you're making boatloads of money. Now everybody's pricing in 10, 15%. So again, thinking about it like that, there's two things that happen. One, options prices in general go up. Now, with all of the options activity and all of the short interest and all of the more short-term trading that's coming into the market, what then happens? Well, the earnings moves actually do become bigger. But in general, the market makers are going to price everybody out of it and just kill premiums on either side. Remember, one of those guys yesterday that was in the live chat was like, oh my God, NVIDIA was up so much, but my calls are still down like 50%. And I was like, welcome to the world of implied volatility. So what does it make more sense to do? You just sell condors on earnings. You get a company that's pricing in, let's say 10%, you sell 15% out of the money iron condors, you have like a 99% probability of success. Yeah, the risk to reward is going to be 1 to 1/2, but you still have a positive expected value bet over time by selling that premium into the company's earnings. And iron condors basically like half your max loss, double your max gain too. So there's break even points. So you still don't get screwed. I mean, you can if you hit the max loss, but a lot of the times at that point, like 1.5 standard deviations is not going to hit unless it's on like a wild growth name. Let's see what we got here. Like, I'm looking for something. Like, I kind of want to trade some SPX today, but like not really, you know? Like, not yet. I mean, I would do it later. Oh, you guys are almost at 100 likes. There you guys go. There you go. Dude, I'm so excited to show you guys this stuff in the mastermind, too. I mean, again, Sunday's a big day for you guys. I mean, if you guys get in there, it's going to be quick. Like, from the amount of messages that I've been getting asking about it and things like that, like, they're going to go fast. So if you miss it, you miss it. I'm giving you guys a week to get in, but I expect from the amount of people that are already in the courses, the discount, and what you guys have been telling me about your excitement level for it, the vast majority of the spots, if not all of them, are probably going to go within either the first day or the second day. So Sunday or Monday. Finding delta in the market is key with options trading. It's not easy if you don't understand options fully. Yes, sort of, but I don't really use Greeks ever when I'm looking at it. Dollar eyeballing home base at 104. Is it moving down? I mean, that would help markets come back up from this little pullback here. We do have an opportunity here today, though. We've got one. This will qualify. All right, let's see. Yeah, it's not really doing anything here. There's nothing I like on this chart here. I mean, you just got this parabolic move into open. Oh, it's below 104, so it's coming back up. All right, interesting. Let's see. Baba pulling back, but that thing's just a pooper. Can you explain that out a little? I'm a little late to the party. On what, Great Babe? On what? Like the dollar deltas or the mastermind. We've been talking about a lot of stuff over here today. The SPY ceiling at 510. I mean, that was the... Is that what it hit? Because that was what my strike was. Yep, 510. Oh, the possible ES setup? Oh, that's from the day trading mastery course strategy that's had like 0 losing months in 2023, and it had 13 winning months in a row. I gotta look. Yeah, no, it was. I gotta look and see if it's got the 14th with February. It did, but then it had like a couple of losers, so it's either probably right at break even or slightly red for the 14th month. But like it had 13 winning ones in a row. December and November were insane for it. Like I think Tyler's first trade was like the biggest one that I ever saw with it. And it was like a 35-40 point gain to the final TP, and it smacked on a Friday. And I was on vacation, and I was like, I just didn't see it. I was like out on a golf cart somewhere. No, the entry would be somewhere down in here at like 5,100. Something down in there. Like, if we got that sell-off, I'd 100% take that. GM's moving higher. Nice. There you go. Yeah, if GM can break above a couple of these levels here at like 40, GM getting above 40 would be huge. You got basically a triple top here. You break this, oh, you could get real fun. Yeah, that was a good one from Twitter. When did I tweet that out? Like 2 days ago? GM looking spicy? Like AMD is looking all right. It's just the premiums are a bit shot. Like if you look at this on the, like now it's selling off into where I kind of would want it. But looking at this on the weekly, I'd almost wait for next week to see if this thing's going to follow through. And ideally, I'd almost want it above here, 183. Like next week, if we get an open rip above there, take that and then get a potential run. Because it's so close to NVIDIA earnings that you're going to see some nonsense in it. Like things are going to move around like crazy. GM looking good though. Where's Alibaba? Let's pull him back up. UNH got spicy too. Yeah, we looked at that. It was just like UNH is a weird one because it doesn't. It can move away from the market, which is what happened the last time I was looking at it. But yeah, that one's looking good too. What else did we have on the list? A lot of things got invalidated and then revalidated this week. The weekly setups were the ones that held. So like a lot of the trades that were looking good on the daily are now looking a lot better on the weekly, which if they just flip from daily to weekly, you got to wait and see what the market actually wants to do, because if they're rallying right back up into the breakout levels and the market is just ripping to all-time highs here, yeah, it easily could continue. But think about what everybody was saying at the beginning of the week. Think about this, guys. What was everybody saying at the beginning of the week, and how did everybody feel about the market? One, we had NVIDIA earnings coming up, and we had FOMC minutes, and I think the week before we had CPI. Or we also had CPI this week. Or it was what? Last week. Last week was CPI. So we had hot CPI. We had a lot of data points coming in hot. Then everybody was scared of NVIDIA earnings as like we were coming into here with ES. Look at this. Look. Everybody was losing their minds because of these 2 days right here. Boom. This one was not great. Tuesday, February 13th. We rallied back up, failed to make a new high, and then started moving back down. That, to everybody, seems like the start of a new downtrend, and then we ripped back up. But overall, the stocks that had done very well were just getting knifed on these 2 days here. Down 0.5%, down 0.5% here. It's not that bad, but it's not great. And then we just start ripping. So if all of those stocks that were showing a lot of weakness then start to come back up, they're still not at the levels at which they want to break and then keep going. But you also wouldn't buy them on the dip randomly. Like that's not a consistently profitable data-driven strategy over time, which is what obviously we teach in the courses and everything else. So you're at a weird spot in the market. You have some things that look all right, like a BABA or an AAL or a GM, but those aren't typically the things that we want to trade. We would want to trade typically things like Square, PayPal, DraftKings, like the growth names, because when they get going, oh, they really get going. That's why when I hand you guys things like Affirm, Mara, they go absolutely nuts. AMD, like they just go nuts. And those other ones are going to be a little bit slower. Like a Palantir. Palantir is a great example of this. We pull up Palantir right here. We were talking about this one consolidating, getting this high breakout after a really, really solid earnings. And then what happens? They invalidate, but then they start ripping back up off of 22. But where are they? Not back at the highs when the market is. Dollars ripping? Oh, that's not good. Where are bonds? It's holding up a little. So this is the perfect example of this. Great earnings. Market sells off a little bit, everybody gets scared, sells it, and then you're not even back at the levels at which you would want to break above. Mara has earnings next week. That could be fun. And again, that's in furtherance of what we were talking about earlier today, where I want to be trading a little bit more shares. Not because the risk to reward or the reward's a lot better. It's because all right, so let's think about it like this. I may not go out and flat out buy Mara. Like shares. But this setup was disgusting. So if I had taken the shares on this, I got out of my options like around here at 600%. This was the 1200% Mara trade that we hit back in July. And then what I was saying is that the next Mara trade that we look for is going to be way bigger. Like I was tweeting this out. I said, if you thought the last Mara trade was big, you've seen nothing yet because Bitcoin wasn't even going yet. It just wasn't. This is the one that you nailed. And before I took my little vacation there, I had this drawn out for you guys in September. We were going to come down. I have not changed this. This has not changed. I've left this drawing up since, September. Sell off through the zone, reclaim the zone, consolidate, and blast off. And what did we see? Boom. But if I was able to take shares here, I would have basically a free Mara position at take profits here, 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 and then wherever the heck I wanted up in here above like 30. And then I would just move a stop to like deep in profit at like, let's say 18. And then I just have free Mara shares. And going off of that too, it's like the one thing that you're going to have to look at and consider if you want to trade more shares over options, which obviously I'm still going to trade options. They're epic. But the reason why you would want to trade options over shares is the risk to reward is always the same. So like if I put, let's say 1% in an options trade and it goes up 600%, I basically have a 1 to 6 because I'm risking the entire 1%. But typically with the way that we set up our strikes, expiration dates, and things like that, the reward is the same with shares. You'd make 6% or whatever it is. So you'd be risking the 1 in your account to make the 6. But you can also get the long-term growth if you just have the shares. Like Tesla was a great example of this back in 2020. Mara is a great example. And this is another one, RKT. Like if you look at RKT here, this is one that we called out. This was great earnings move, consolidate, boom. Then you have another entry here, boom. Another entry here, boom. This one's not great, but you're already in it. This took time. And look what it did. Boom. Starting to like this fib thing. Yep. I know, everybody does. Everybody that's already in the courses, whether it be the Day Trading Mastery course or the Swing course, I mean, if you guys want to let everybody know what your thoughts have been with it, let the people on the fence know. I mean, we have that 50% off deal right now, and I can tell you guys right now that the mastermind is going to take things to a whole nother level. Like who's gonna come out here and teach you guys like all the stuff that you need to know that's important from what they teach you in finance curriculums in college, how to read macroeconomic data, what to understand about that, what you need to pay attention to and what the Fed says, and then long-term investing tips, valuation, selling premium, all of those things. Nobody really can. But those are things that you guys should know. The whole point of like why I ever started YouTube or anything is because I saw people doing things and I was like, they don't know what they're doing. Why is everybody just trying to do nonsense? I don't get it. RKT could actually set up nicely over the next few weeks here. Bob is back up. That's nice. We appreciate you. I learned something every day here. Thank you, KP. Appreciate that, buddy. SQ, why don't you change it? Nah. No. I mean, 3 for 4 on the post-earning strategy is really good. I'll take that. I'll take that all day long. Like, if I lose one, but I made 400% on each of the other ones, I'll take that all day. ES is looking interesting here. It's just getting held up. I want to see it. Ralph, we could get our candle where it like baits up on a new 15-minute candle and then just gets hammered. And then we get a nice little entry. The day trading course and the swing trading course are great. Objective, simple, and easy to understand. If you want to expand your knowledge, get in there. You won't regret it. Thanks, Tor. I appreciate that, buddy. Thank you. All right. You guys have 11 minutes to somehow get 50 likes. I don't know if you're going to be able to do that today. Let's see. You've been selling a lot of cash secured puts recently? Yeah, those are good. I was doing that on Palantir in the 14s, and I was literally trying to get exercised. They wouldn't do it. It was so annoying. Like, it was so annoying. I was like, and it did. There was one instance where it dropped below my strike, and I was like, finally, I'll get exercise. I'll be able to buy some shares of Palantir below 15, below my 1560 average. We'll lower the average, and we'll have a good time. And then, nope, ripped the next day on a Friday. I was like, really, dude? I should have just bought the dang shares. Oh, it's fine. It's okay. Let's see. It gets frustrating not getting exercise, but at least you get paid a little for your time. Yeah, that is true. That is true. I just don't. First time here. Which stock is it? Why are you guys all asking for gold? Young Star, welcome, buddy. We don't. I don't trade Forex. And this is the thing that I say to everybody that comes in and talks about Forex. If you have the ability to trade futures over Forex, my personal opinion is that you should. Reason being is, one, the Forex, like, the brokers are awful. They're all unregulated. They could easily just not pay you. They're booking you. The data feeds are wrong. And then there's ungodly amounts of slippage. If you can trade futures, none of that. All regulated. And you're good to go. And the price movements are a lot cleaner. So I trade future stocks and options. That's what I do. Let's see. Oh, we still got to do that Apex gamble thing. But the problem is that when I trade like futures, when I just like use it's usually in the afternoon. So maybe if we did it, we would do like a special stream, and we could do one in the afternoon, like next week maybe, and you just watch me just like you guys all saw the video on like Instagram and TikTok yesterday. That was just me trading, like just in here ripping it, not doing anything crazy. Can you short futures? Yeah, it's the same thing. How's the movement, though? Way better. Way better than Forex, man. You don't have to calculate lot sizes, do all that crap. A point is a point, a tick's a tick. Like, Youngstar, if you've seen my videos on TikTok or Instagram, usually I'm risking about 1,000 on most of the trades. And then I can make 4, 5, 6 grand on those. Sometimes more. I mean, like, you guys have seen some pretty big ones, especially with the day trading mastery course strategy on ES. Like, Youngstar, are you in the US? Like, where are you? Howie says, to be honest, Vix, you put a shit ton of information into usable form for us to take and use profitably. I was losing my ass for years until I started following and listening to you. You're a game changer. Howie, thank you, buddy. I appreciate that. For some reason, you don't have the ability to short them. I'm not sure why. You just click. So if you're net neutral, you don't have an open position, you just hit sell market. Oh, you're in Canada? Oh, yeah. You could trade stocks and options too. You're good to go, bro. Oh, look at this. Yeah, some people come in and they're like, oh, yeah, I don't have access to futures or stocks or options in my country. But no, you're good to go, man. And the thing is that, like, the other thing too is I'm sure that you've seen a lot of other people in the Forex space out there. It's like the easiest thing in the world to fake. Like, you could just have a relationship with a broker that uses, like, MT5, and then they just fake withdrawals. And it's like, all right. And then they're selling you signals, which are not helpful to anybody ever. Like, it's just a bunch of nonsense. Like, that's really what it is. It gives it a bad name. Like, I'm sure there are some really good people in the Forex space that just like to trade Forex. Just to me, it doesn't logically make sense when you have the ability to trade futures, stocks, or options to then decide to trade a inferior instrument. You know? Let's see. AMD getting hit today. I'm down. Oh, that's not bad. I don't know. I mean, again, so here's kind of the plan that I think I'm going to do with the AMD shares. If this weekly setup hits and we run and crack above 200, I would love to be able to sell next June calls on half of the position at 250. That's what I would like to do. So then if it gets there, I still have more upside potential. What brokers do I use? That's another question that people ask me a lot too. It's just like Tradevate or NinjaTrader for futures is good. You can use prop firms as well. Like if you can use a lot of like the futures prop firms, like, and it costs you nothing to do it. Like the Apex stuff right now is like 90% off. It's like $18 for a 50K account. If you're gonna trade my strategies though, I'd use Top Step instead. Just because the trailing drawdown is gonna get you. Let's see. Dude, the overnight strategy has been absolutely printing too. $900 today on that one. $2,500 yesterday by doing nothing. Just buying the 6 p.m. close and selling the 9:30 open. 9-point stop. Thank you. That video's out there for free too. Like I was gonna put that in the course, and then I was just like, nah, I'll give you guys this one for free. This month it's up. I mean, I'd have to add it in. How many? Does it tell me the points on here? 96. I'd have to look at it, but that's like an additional 10. Dude, it's almost... No, that's over 100 points this month on it. That cracked over 100 points this month. It was down 9 last month. But you're up over 100 points this month, which, again, is $5,000 of free money that you literally didn't have to work for. All you did was buy at 6 p.m. and sell at 9:30 a.m. open, and you have a 9-point stop. And that's it. Or can anyway. Yeah, you can use, Tradevate, NinjaTrader, you can use a bunch of them. The way the chain is these days, selling premium is the way to go. Yeah, it is. Well, I mean, if they're going to continue to jack it up, I mean, on my long, like I think I'd have options now in the big long term. I don't know. I mean, think about it. Like, I have a boatload of shares of AMD with an average of 39? Not 111.39. $11.39, and it's at 178. Like, it's... That position is up like 1,500%. I think my Facebooks are up over 1,000% too. Or something like that, 500%, something crazy. Like, and I need to figure out ways to either generate capital off of those positions so that I don't want to sell things, create taxable events, like big taxable events, and then have to go buy shares and then figure all that stuff out. I'd rather generate income from the positions that I already have and then use that cash to buy dips on stocks that I like for the long term, because it does, if those stocks are going to go up like crazy amounts that I like, and there's not a whole lot of stocks that I like. I'm trying to find more. Palantir is one of them I love. There's 2 more that I have right now on my radar that I'm like, these could be interesting, but they all serve different purposes. Like, each position has a purpose. There's one of the candles here on ES. Let's see. Let's see. All right, guys. It's 10:30. You guys failed to hit the like threshold today, which is all right. But yeah, so remember, the link to the only mastermind that we're going to ever do is going to all of you course members first this Sunday. Remember, there's only 150 spots. You guys are probably going to take all of them, if not the vast majority of them. And then we'll be sending it out to that other list that has like 4,700 people on it. Again, if you guys are interested in the courses there, I mean, you guys know what they do at this point. It's because we wanted you to enjoy your Friday. Dude, I'm sick. I need to like chill out. But yeah, the deal on the courses, 50% off. There you guys go. Buy one, get one free. It's just 50% off. So you guys are interested in that, go for it. But those of you guys that are ready for the mastermind, get ready. Those are going to go quick on Sunday. And then we start in like 2 weeks. So, all right, team. I will see you guys later. Another crazy week. Peace.